Welcome back to the Board Game Closet. My name's Jimmy.
I'm Rod.
I'm Bradley.
And today we are reviewing Funkoverse that was sent to us to check out. So this is their new venture. They don't have any games before this, and now they are busting into the world of tabletop gaming.
Yes.
And this is their first introduction to that.
Right.
All right.
It's awesome.
Here we go. We are going to give you our review of this game right up front. Our buy it, play it, hate it rating. Green means go buy this game and add it to your collection. White means maybe you wouldn't buy it, but you definitely play it. And then red means don't buy it, don't play it, because you hate it.
Right.
That's right.
All right. So we're going to give you our rating and then spend the rest of this review telling you why. Green, white.
Oh.
I've got some
Shocker.
reasons. Yep.
Shocker.
We've got some reasons here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Okay, so first off, the way that this game plays, it's a very simple game. So if you are a heavy gamer, you're going to walk into this and you're going to say, that's it. Okay. But if you are new to gaming, then this would, especially maybe the people that are just into the pop figures and they came and they wanted to play this game, it's going to be very welcoming to them. So if you're wondering about the depth, I mean, thoughts on that? I'd say that that's kind of where it is.
Entry-level game.
Yeah, it's an entry-level game, but it does have heavier strategy in it.
Sure.
So it kind of scales on who you're playing.
Yeah,
in
totally.
my opinion.
And so in the game, here's how the game basically works, is you're going to pick between 4 different game modes. So regardless of which expansion that you have, which game, which by the way, this Golden Girls one is a complete standalone game all on its own.
I love that.
So if you just wanted to play the Golden Girls Funkoverse, it's all you need is right in the box.
Isn't that a red? No, God, I just say that. Oh,
No, that's like, this is part of the green for me. Okay, but anyway, so in all the versions, whichever one that you pick up, the Rick and Morty one, the Batman DC one, the Harry Potter one, they all play exactly the same. You have 4 different modes to play from. And so one of the modes is attack and kill the leaders or knock them out. Another one is capture the flag. So go get the flag and bring it back. You get 6 points, you win the game. Or another version is where you just control different areas of the game or interact with those. So you pick the mode that you'd like to play and then you go for it. There's special rules for that, setup rules for that, and then you're in. And so on your turn, you could do a number of basic actions. You get to do 2 actions and you could do the same ones twice, but the real basic things like I'm going to move my character 2 spaces, or I'm going to challenge another opponent. We'll talk about that. Or I'm going to interact with something that's on the board, or maybe I got knocked down previously. I'm going to rest and rally, I think is what they call it. I'm going to stand my person back up. So really basic things like that where you're just moving about the board, interacting with things that are out there, or challenging an opponent. A challenge is basically where you're going to roll dice and you're looking for certain symbols, and then your opponent is going to be rolling dice and they're looking. So if I am attacking, I'm looking for this bang, pow look, or I'm looking for exclamation marks. Those count as 3. The bangs count as 1. And then the opponent or the defender is looking for shields or exclamation marks. Right. Whoever has the most wins the challenge. Ties go to the defender. And if you win, you're going to knock the person down. Yep. If while they are down, they get challenged again and they get knocked, then they're going to go out of the round into the cooldown track, which is probably my least favorite part of the game because anything that you do in the game, if it's a special ability, that's going to be placed onto the cooldown track at a certain level. And then at the end of the round, meaning once everybody has gone, then you get to move everything down the cooldown track until eventually it gets down to 1, moves off of that, and now you get to use it again. I say it's my least favorite thing because once I do my great powerful ability, I hate that I have to wait so long for it to come back.
Yeah.
But that's really the whole idea of the game. And depending on the mode of play, you're going to score points differently. Once you get to 6 points, if you're playing with just 2 figures, or 10 points if you're playing with 3, then whoever gets to that first wins the game. And so that's really the crux of it.
That's the crux of it.
The crux of it. Now, there are special abilities. Every character has something special that they could do.
Right.
There are item cards, and they say in the rules, the coolest part about this game is mixing everything up. So your dreaded Golden Girls get to play against Harry Potter or Rick and Morty. And to me, that's one of the best parts of this game, that you get to mix and match all different kinds of things.
Yeah. Well, what I like about I don't, that's probably the part that I don't like about it. So we're playing this, and we're playing with, what's this character's name?
What's that character's
That's Betty
name?
White, right?
That's Rose Nyland.
Okay, so Rose Nyland
Rose.
is sitting here messing with Harry Potter.
Yeah.
And then this other one over here
Blanche
comes up.
Devereaux.
And what's her special move that she can do?
Hello, boys.
Yeah, she does
Gentleman callers.
She does some type of flirtation thing that causes her to move for spaces.
Yeah, she can move 4 spaces.
She is
Stick with the Harry Potter with us. I'll go with the bad guys and the good guys, and we'll fight it out. I mean, I don't like. Well, you know what? Here's what it is. Here's what's great about it and what's bad about it, right? I don't like these characters, so I just throw this out, and I get the Batman ones have Batman versus Harry Potter. So you are right. That is a very, very cool aspect. But I don't like those characters.
So you wouldn't buy that,
So you
right?
I wouldn't buy
this,
that.
this one.
This I'd buy. That.
But Harry Potter versus Batman, I mean, that would be
Awesome.
epic,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Right.
And then all the other licenses that could be coming out. Oh my goodness.
So here's my total honest opinion. The gameplay on this is super simple for me.
Sure.
It's almost too simple for
Yeah.
me. Like you said, there are strategies that you could do. And so we were sitting around talking about this. Like, why would you give this a green rating and tell somebody to go buy it? And instantly I said, if they came out with a Seinfeld version of this,
Got it.
I would pay double the price.
Yes.
So
Lord of the Rings,
all in, right?
Star Wars,
Star Wars.
Harry Potter.
Yes. So for me, it is part the license, the IPs of this, and the characters that I could get to play. But the quality of what they have in this
Yeah.
is just, it is absolutely amazing. I love everything about the components, and especially if you get characters that I am crazy about, I just cannot wait to give you my money because I think it's just going to be amazing. But components are not the high point for all of us, right?
No, it is not. It is not. I got to tell you, I could find some Golden Girls pop figures on sale and pay less for those than the game,
Okay.
and find a game that I like. Where this one, so honestly,
Wait. Hang on. You gave it a white, right?
I gave it a white.
Gave it a
You're
white,
almost
so he
sounding
would
red.
play it.
I would play it. It's not a red, but the thing is, the game is what I would play on the playground 100 years ago when I was a kid. Like Capture the Flag.
Capture the Flag,
is
yeah.
not an original
Right.
game.
Yeah.
They've just skinned it, and
Right.
they're pandering to us Golden Girl fans. I love Rose and Blanche. She's a modern woman. I love this. But when you open the game,
That's very true.
When you
Yeah.
open the game,
Yes.
you see the figures, and I'm in shock because I'm playing a game with the Golden Girls, and then you move on to the counters. What is this? This is nothing.
But these are not okay. Continue. No, I want you to be able to speak.
So no, that's really my. I could go on, but if you were to look up the components to this game, it's nothing. Like, you're gonna make the figures that has all of this lore. Golden Girls, Harry Potter. In the Harry Potter verse, you could have the Golden Snitch. You could have Horcruxes and Golden Girls. You could have the cheesecake. You could have all of these different things, and instead, it's all the same.
It's just plastic
They're
tokens.
just plastic tokens, and even the maps are, in my opinion, not just killer. You're buying them for the figures, and the game is entry level at best.
Yeah.
Well, but I think that's what this game is.
I think it has to be,
And
right?
So we get your
Yeah.
kids, we bring them up here. They learn a little bit about tactics,
Right.
And they get to play on something that they're familiar with,
Yeah.
but enjoy.
Yeah.
So if this were Marvel, you'd have all
Yeah.
the kids up here playing them in a heartbeat. Star Wars, and
Mm-hmm.
playing them in a heartbeat. So
But you also have to think about their customer base. Like,
Right.
I would imagine the customer base for this is not a heavy gamer. They might know of some modern board games, but they might not at all. And so for me, I feel like if Pop was going to go into the board game world, this
perfect.
Yeah.
totally makes sense. I
Yeah.
don't know why they would make anything other than this kind of game.
Right.
Agreed.
I totally agree, but I still don't think I'm buying it.
Sure.
I see that, and I totally agree, but I don't think I'm running to the stores to buy this. I'm running to the stores to buy
Golden Girls.
this Golden Girl themed figure.
Right.
That's what I'm buying.
And if they had Star Wars,
Yeah.
But that's what adds
Friends,
to this game.
yeah.
And how many of these? And you said this the other day. How many of these games are going to sit just on a shelf, never open because of the collector?
Yes.
I do wonder
Yeah.
about that.
And they're
Exactly.
buying into that.
Well,
Somebody
and-
might buy out the Golden Girls just because it's the Golden Girls
Exactly.
and never
Yeah.
play the game. So that is Funkoverse. And so, like we said, if in any of the versions that they come out with, unless they change something, they're all going to be compatible with each other, and you can mix. So you could have Harry Potter on the same team with Blanche,
Great.
and you can change items between them, and
Maps
you
are
can change
two-sided?
strategy.
Yeah.
The maps are two-sided, and they are interchangeable. So Harry Potter could be in the Golden Girls apartment condo. You know, all of them.
Why would they be there?
Hey,
I'd be there.
this is the modern world that we are into, man. Get with it, Rod.
I'm old.
All right, so there you go. That's our review of Funkoverse with our buy it, play it, hate it rating. So let us know what you think in the comments.
Get out there and buy it.
Thank you, guys.